What is up, YouTube? My name is Big Rafty and welcome back to my channel. I'm a little low on energy first two things before we get in here. One, I'm sorry on the last three videos, the audio has been fucky. I've been trying to fix it. I've had to delete. I've recorded 3 more videos. I've recorded about 8 today and only 4 of them, hopefully including this one, are going to be put out for you guys. So I spent like 3 hours sitting here in front of my phone and my laptop trying to record this stuff, and I finally think I got the audio fixed. So I apologize for the last few videos I put out. The audio's a little bad. I'm sorry. Hopefully it's fixed and it won't, OBS won't just crash on me like it's done in the past. But I think that's it. I don't remember what the other point was. But we're getting into this today. I didn't really want to record this video. I'm going to be real honest, just because I feel like everyone already has. But you know what? I thought I would just give my thoughts. So first, I'm going to be talking my thoughts and comments on the Logan Paul KSI fight, and then I'm going to be reacting to KSI's new song. I didn't want to react to it because I'm not typically a fan of his music. But it's got Rick Ross in it, so I thought, well, shit, it might be worth a listen. Who knows? Comments on the fight first. I thought on the positives, it was a massive thing for YouTube. It probably was one of the biggest, actual boxing fights of all time, short of like Mayweather and Pacquiao and potentially Tyson Fury and the last guy he fought. I don't remember his name. Forgive me. But yes, a huge, massive event, and they're both going away with a shit ton of money. So props to them. Props to, I think, Eddie Hearn is his name, for setting the whole thing up and promoting it and everything. As far as the actual boxing goes, I don't think either person should continue their boxing career. I think they've had the highlight of having the biggest like YouTube/online pay-per-view event ever kind of thing, and that's where it needs to stay. I think if either person tries to box like even just an undercard fighter, they're gonna get dropped. Neither of them looked like they could be a professional. And before all these comments come at me saying, oh, I don't know shit about boxing, you're right, I don't. I dabbled in it for about 6 months. I didn't even do a fight. I sparred a couple times, but other than that, but just like the form was sloppy. Some of KSI's heavy punches were overhands. He's thrown a lot of these when, a straight or hook and uppercut would have been better. I will say though that they both have severely improved from the first fight to this one, and obviously the head guards, or the lack of head guards, changes things up. Taking a punch, it fucking hurts. So it's going to change your game up a little bit. But yeah, I will also say Logan Paul looked like a fucking unit. Okay. He showed up for this fight. I don't know. I know KSI had the whole meme of him bulking or whatnot, but I don't know what kind of bulking he was doing, but it didn't look like he put on that much weight. You look at Logan Paul, my dude turned up. He was in shape. He looked like he was ready to fight. Not to say KSI wasn't in shape. He looked all right too, but just the size difference alone was incredible. And I'm not a Logan Paul fan, okay? I'm not a fan of what he's done in the past, and I'm just not a fan of him now. But I will say he showed up to that fight. As far as the winner, shout out to KSI. He won via boxing rules. Do I think he won the fight outright? No, I don't. I'm not going to go into too much detail about that because I don't want to get a shit ton of hate. But he won via the rules, so props to him. But yeah, I don't think as far as boxing prowess that he actually won. But Logan got careless and got points deducted, and that's the way it is, and that's where it will stay. So that's just kind of, my comments. I think this is going to have, if it continues, it's going to have a negative impact on boxing, the sport as a whole, because I don't want to say they're making a mockery of it, but it's kind of like, it's a little bit of a slap in the face to like professional boxers. Okay. you know, just saying, oh, let's have YouTubers train for a year and a half, and let's throw them in a ring, and let's have it bigger than, you know, probably 90% of pay-per-view fights that are out there. So that's why I think it should just stay there. It should just retire there. That's it. Let it be done. But yeah, as far as, I mean, it also has some positives for boxing as well. Before I just, you know, not everything is negative. You know, it brings new fans into it. Maybe you weren't into boxing before, and now, you know, you're watching your favorite YouTuber. He's out there slugging it out, and then you might find, you know, someone like Anthony Joshua, who has a big social media presence. You might want to watch him fight. God, that man too. That he looks like a tall, thin Mike Tyson. No, he doesn't look like. He boxes it like. It's scary. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. If you want like a more in-depth like review and, you know, things said better than me, True Jordy posted on his podcast, and I gave it a listen. It was like a 9-minute video, and he pretty much sums up it perfectly. He sums it perfectly. So if you want to go check that out, check that out. I'm not going to link it or anything. But yeah, that's it. That's my thoughts. That's my comments on the fight. Shout out to them both. Shout out to the winner. Shout out to, you know, YouTube as a whole. Big event. But let's get into KSI's song. I'm going to load it up and I'll be right back. All right, guys. So here we have KSI Down Like That featuring Rick Ross, Lil Baby, and SX. I've heard of SX, but I want to say he's more on the singy R&B kind of style. I don't know if he's a rapper. I haven't heard Lil Baby, and of course I've heard of Rick Ross. It's got almost 7 million views, so it's not doing bad. It came out a week ago. I know I'm late to this, but I wanted to let the hype die down a little bit because, again, I don't want to just get a shit ton of hate from the Logan Paul fans that are like, oh, you know, you just hate Logan Paul, and the KSI fans would be like, oh, you just don't know shit about boxing. He's the best boxer of all time. You know, I didn't want to get all that shit, so here we go. We're just going to get into the song, but as always, this is going to be a rate it or hate it, and the rules are simple. If you don't know by now, either you rate it or you hate it. That's it. Just kidding. If you're ready to give a rating out of 10, 7 up for me is playlist worthy, 6 unders, and it's alright. And if you hate it, you get that shit out of here and you load up a new track. KSI, Down Like That, featuring 3 artists, one of them being Rick Ross. Let's go. It's a cool visual.
Why you gotta go?
Let's change that.
Let me down like that. Let it down like that.
Okay. Okay, already off the bat, the beat drop was cool, but this change in vocals, I'm not a fan of. I'm assuming this is SX because his name is highlighted. I don't like that auto-tuney high pitched. It doesn't sound good, to me at least. Alright, here we go. Fuck up the system, make it shut down. Okay. Coldness, slow my down like freezer. When I backstab like freezer, dictate death like Caesar. Okay. So I don't know, I could be very, very wrong on this, so KSI fans, don't hate me. Just correct me below. He did a song called Beerus, right? And Beerus is, you know, a Dragon Ball, is it Dragon Ball Super? He's a Dragon Ball Super character, and this time he just referenced Frieza. Does he reference a lot of Dragon Ball Z shit in his songs? I mean, it would be cool if the line was slick, but it's corny. It's corny and cheesy. So, anyways, get back into it. That's it? Oh, he should have kept going with that little quick flow. I think if he just had his little opening lines and then came on with that like little quick time flow, that would have been a hell of a lot better. I think he stopped a little too soon. Other than that, I didn't really pick up anything of substance to note. So moving on. See, I like this part of the chorus. I don't like when the beat drops. I'm not a fan. This. The beat drop is cool, but alright, Rick. Okay.
Hardest on the block, the biggest one to boast. Helicopter pad, the Homer Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa, okay.
I'm the latest token. Bitches always betting on the blow the budgets. Me was at the crib, so double him the subject.
Okay.
Condo got 3 levels, folks made all the lunches.
That's kind of an odd flex, you know, having a 3-story condo and he postmates all the lunches for everyone, which is also a little ironic because he's supposed to be on this whole like weight loss journey, right? The whole shout out to all the pair things. I feel real old saying that. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I mean that was an okay line. Just neither of these verses have had just anything of substance for me.
Flipping all the kilos, keeping all the grudges. Boss, and I'm on it.
And that's it. He was on for what? Maybe 35 seconds, maybe potentially 40. And oh my God, that probably cost KSI what, like 50, maybe 100 grand to get a 35-second verse. And it was trash. Like, let's be honest. Like that, it fit the song, sure, but the verse just was trash. I mean, I get that KSI is just rolling in cash, and if he wants Rick Ross on a song, he'll get Rick Ross on a song, I guess. But, nah, so far, I've not liked either of these verses. I've not liked the chorus. Let's see if they can save it towards the end here.
Thousand less the top and drop. I love it at the top, my country, don't never stop me. You know I fuck with Ross, I even went and bought the block 100.
The sounds, Lil Baby sounds like, oh God, what is his name? It's not, God, this Young Thug. He sounds like Young Thug to me. That just a super auto-tuney kind of voice. Hopefully he doesn't try to start singing.
$100 million strong, I really came from selling Ross. Championship belt, them BBS is spark. Still.
He's not even, I don't mean to just shit on this song. I mean, the beat's sick, the visual was sick, but it's like when that beat dropped, his flow didn't match the beat at all. He just kept trying to carry on with the same flow, and it didn't fit. It seemed really out of place. Like, I feel like that's a huge oversight. I don't know.
Hit the gas and get out on the nice. Killers move for free, I just can't pick the cost. Put the drip on market, took it to the charge. Now I'm rocking with the biggest.
Like, it's just the flow doesn't fit with the beat, man. Anyways.
Fucking with the boss,
Why you gotta go and let me down.
Is this the end?
Down like that.
Ah, man, we ain't even gonna finish the song out. I don't want to hear that chorus again. I'm gonna be real honest with you guys, and we're just gonna get straight into this. I ain't about it. I don't like it. It's gonna go in the hate it section. Just, I feel like, I mean, KSI's verse was cool, but he should have kept that little quick time flow going. Rick Ross's verse was just meh. Like, it wasn't anything special. Lil Baby couldn't even get the flow to match the beat. I'm just not about it. This track ain't for me. I know a lot of you guys, all you KSI fans, are gonna be like, oh, you don't know shit about music. You know anything about hip hop and rapping. I know this is probably, you know, a different style of rap and hip hop. Like, what is it? What is the UK scene? Is it grime music? This might fall under that category. I don't know. For those of you who do know and will be somewhat nice to me, let me know in the comments because I am genuinely curious. But yeah, this song ain't for me, man. I'm not about it. I've pretty much just trashed this whole thing, this whole song. So let me know what you guys thought in the comments. Did you rate it? Did you hate it? If you rate it, would you rate it? If you hate it, let me know why. I'm sorry I'm late to it, but I just thought I'd let it die down and then give my thoughts and comments and blah, 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 blah. So hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. If there are any more KSI songs that you want me to look up, let me know. If there's any other SX that you want me to look up, let me know. If there's any UK artists that you guys want me to start checking out, I know Stormzy is a big one. I've heard one of his freestyles, and it's not bad. I'll get into that too if you guys want me to check that out. Let me know in the comments below. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.